Hi everyone, how are you? Today is Wednesday, March 9th, so this will be posted tomorrow, Thursday, March 10th. So today's class is going to be a chair yoga class, and it's going to be the chair yoga variation of Tuesday's video that I made. So we're all working on creating space in the adductors or inner thighs. So you are going to need a chair to sit on, a mat so that your chair doesn't slide, or if you're on carpet, just as long as your chair is not going to slide, and then some blocks or stacked books, stacked towels, something to raise your feet up on, and that's it. So go ahead and grab a comfortable seat in your chair. Bring your eyes to close. Let the outside world go. And focus your attention onto yourself and onto your breathing. And my quote today is actually, Laurel sent this to us yesterday, but it was in honor of International Women's Day, but I just really, really liked it. And it's not that it excludes men, but I just really love the quote. It says women, but women or men, or I'm going to use yogis in our case. You are beautiful, brave, smart, funny, lovable, kind, and so much more. You are always enough and always will be. Yogis, you are beautiful, brave, smart, funny, lovable, kind, and so much more. You are always enough and always will be. And I think it's just a good reminder, like I said, it was for International Women's Day, but I think it's a reminder to all of us that we are all those wonderful things and so much more. And we are enough just as we are, as who we are. We're enough just as we are. And we always will be. Don't let anyone or anything make you feel otherwise. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then blink your eyes to open. And we're just going to start off with a couple half sun splits just to get us moving. So sit so that your feet can be flat on the earth. So if you got to scoot more towards the edge of your seat, that's fine. Or if you could sit back, that's fine too. So inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. You can reach to the blocks or to the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a seat, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise back up to a seat, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more half sun salute. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise back up, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart center this time. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Then blink your eyes to open. And go ahead and pull your blocks, if they aren't already, put them right underneath where your feet are going to go. And you're going to stack your feet on top. And you're going to try and work towards bringing the bottoms of your feet together. And they may not go all the way together, but kind of so that the knees drop out, feet are closer together. And just sit tall here and rock side to side. So it's a chair version of Supta, or Baddha Konasana, not Supta because you're in your back. Rock side to side. And then come back to center. You can stay seated tall here for another breath or two, or you can kind of walk your hands down a little bit and lean forward, deepening that inner thigh stretch. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, come back on up. Bring those knees together. Take those feet off the blocks and just rock the legs side to side a little bit. Plant your feet firmly on the earth. Reach those arms out to a T. Go ahead and round the spine. Hug your beach ball. Drop your chin to your chest. And then inhale, open it up, broaden. You can let your head fall back or you can keep it upright. Take it a big arch in your back. Then next exhale, round the spine again. Chin to chest, hug your ball. And then next inhale, open it back up. And then come back to neutral spine. Shake it on out a little bit. And then you can take your blocks and put them about as wide as your hips distance. And a couple options here. You could take your right foot and put it on the block and extend that left leg long if that's enough for you. And then if you want to lean back, you can lean back into your chair. So we're just opening up that left hip flexor. If you are able to pull that right knee into your chest and hold it, then you can do that as well, sitting tall, or you can lean on back again. So any and all variations are totally fine. You go where you want to go. If you're leaning back, go ahead and sit up. Plant that right foot back down on the earth. Bend that left knee up to match the right and just kind of butterfly the legs again. And then same thing, second side. So you can take that left foot to the block, extend that right leg long, sit tall here like this, or if you want to lean back to deepen the stretch, you can lean back. Or other option is pull that left knee into your chest and hold it, sit up tall, or last option, you can lean on back. So any and all are totally fine. Then inhale, come back up, lower that foot down from the block or from holding it. Spread those blocks out a little bit. Rock side to side or butterfly those legs. And then you're going to take your feet up. Have your feet, have your blocks about as wide as your chair or about as wide as what a yoga mat would be. So you're kind of sitting there with your feet on your blocks or your stacked books. And it's kind of like happy baby, but you're seated, or it's kind of like malasana, but you're seated. So your shins are vertical and you're holding onto your knees. You can just rock your torso a little bit side to side. So you're kind of rocking like a happy baby in a chair. And then come back to center. You're back in your seated malasana with your feet on the blocks. And you're just going to sit tall and you're going to twist off to the right, taking your hands to the outside of that right thigh. You can grab onto the back of your seat if you want to take the stretch a little deeper, whatever feels good for you. And then inhale, slowly twist back to center, shake it out a little bit. And then same thing, second side. So take the hands to the outside of the left thigh. And you can also reach that left hand to the back of the chair and twist. Slowly come back to center. Shake it out a little bit. And then you're just going to sit tall. And you're going to take your right hand. You're just going to reach it towards that left foot. Keeping the spine long. And then come back up. And then same thing, second side. Left hand reaches towards the right foot. Spine is long even though you're leaning forward. And then come back up. Take your feet off of those blocks and go ahead and butterfly them again. And then take your feet as wide as your mat. So malasana legs, shins are vertical, and you're going to put the blocks in between this time. Okay? So now you're in your malasana little squat. You're going to hang here, pull your belly to your spine. If you want to add a twist, you can certainly add a twist. You'll keep the left hand planted and twist and reach that right arm up high to the sky. Then exhale that right hand down. Then you'll twist and reach that left arm to the sky. Left hand back down. Then this time you're going to come on up, sit tall, and then you're going to twist your body over the left leg and you're going to reach that hand towards the left toes again. You can have your left hand hold on to your seat. You don't have to reach all the way down to the toes. You can just reach to your shin, you can reach to your knee, whatever feels good. Just engaging the core, strengthening the inner thighs, squeezing the tush. And then inhale, come back up, shake it out, sit tall, twist over the right leg, and then you're going to reach that left hand towards the right foot. Again, you can touch the foot, it can come shin, knee. We're going to go, and the right hand can hold on to the chair. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, come back up, shake it out a little bit. And now I'm just going to set my blocks aside so they're out of the way. And so you know how we rock our knees side to side when we're laying down or even sitting? We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to hold it a little bit. So your feet are about as wide as your mat. And you're going to twist and drop that right knee down and take that left leg off to the side like this. And you're just going to hold it here. You can hang on to your chair, or if you want to add an open arm twist, you can take the right arm forward, left arm back. The next inhale, slowly come back to center. Shake it out a little bit. Same thing, second side. So twist those legs off to the right. Come onto those left toes. Right foot is flat. You can stay here. You can hold on to the back of your chair. Or you can open arm twist. Left arm will go forward. Right arm can stay on the chair. Or the right arm can reach back for your twist. Inhale, slowly untwist back to center. Shake it out. Walk those legs a little bit closer together. Stop those feet out. And then come stand up now. I'm just going to set my blocks up here to the top of the mat. And up to the side. And I'm going to move my chair a little bit forward just because I'm working with crunch space here. So what you're going to do is, or actually I'll turn my chair this way. It'll be better for you guys to see. So my right hip is closer to the chair. I'm going to take my right foot forward, step my left foot back, and I'm going to line up my front heel with the back arch. So you're setting up your legs for warrior two legs, and your stance can be as wide or as short as you'd like, but don't have it so that your knee goes way past your ankle or that you're way back here like almost straight. Have a bend in the knee. It could be here, it could be here, but don't over hyperextend. And then set up your feet for your warrior two legs. So you can keep your right hand on your chair if you'd like to help with balance and just reach that left arm out. If you want to come into full warrior two, you can extend that right arm. Knowing the chair is there to help you. Take a couple breaths here. Then reach that right hand for the chair. Lower that left hand down. Straighten that right knee and just kind of rock it a little bit, give it a little break. Then rebend that right knee, and you have the option to take your right forearm to the back of the chair and reach that left arm up over, or if you want to go into side angle, bringing your forearm to the leg, you can then reach the left arm over. So whichever feels better for you, the chair is here to support you. Take a couple breaths here. And lower that left arm back to warrior two arm. Come onto that right hand on the chair. Straighten that right leg. Pivot those right toes and then reach those arms up to star pose. Shake out your hips a little bit. And then step those feet together. Shake it on out. I'm just going to move the chair over to the side just so you guys can see me better, okay? So we're doing warrior two on the second side this time. So you're going to have your left hip towards the chair. You're stepping that left foot forward, right foot comes back, it's flat, and you line up the front heel with the back arch. Once you're there, you bend that right or left knee. You can extend the right arm out then for half warrior two arms. If you want to add the second arm, you can lift the left arm and come into full warrior two. And then take a couple breaths wherever you're at. Bring your left hand to the chair, straighten that left leg, and just kind of rock it a little bit. And then go ahead and rebend that left knee. And then you can take your left forearm to the back of that chair, reach that right arm up over ear, or if you want to bring that left forearm to your thigh, you can reach the right arm up over ear, wherever you want to go. Take a couple breaths. Lower that right arm back to warrior two. Take that left hand back to the chair. Straighten that left leg, parallel those toes. Reach those arms up to start pose, shake it out a little bit. And then you can go ahead and step those feet together. Shake everything out. And then I'm going to take my chair and put it in front of me now. And I'm going to take my feet wide. So you're coming into a wide stance. And when you get into your wide stance, I want your toes turned out on a 45-degree angle. So go as wide or as narrow as you want, but so that you feel a little stretch in the inner thighs. You should feel stretch. And then you're going to have your hands in the back of the chair, and you're just going to bend one knee at a time, rocking side to side. Getting some range of motion in the ankles, knees, hips. And the next time that right knee is bent, hang out over there. And then straighten that right knee, rock again, side to side. Next time left knee is bent, hang out there. And then inhale, come back to rocking side to side. And then go ahead and step your feet together. Give it a little release. And then we're going to go back up to a wide-legged stance. But this time I want your toes pointing forward, okay? So your feet are parallel to the outside of the mat. So toes aren't on a 45, they're pointing straight forward. And now we're going to do that same rocking thing. It just feels a little different. Okay? And next time you go to the right, hang out on the right. Inhale, come back to rocking. Next time on your left, hang out on your left. And then come back to rocking again. Come back to center. Toe heel your feet back together. Shake everything out. And then we're just going to do a little bit of balance here, right? Actually, turn it too far. So you're going to stand here nice and tall, nice and tall, nice and tall. You're going to kickstand those left toes against that right leg. If this is enough for you because you're externally rotating that left leg, stay right here. Keep the hand on the chair. Maybe you hover, maybe you can reach out or up, wherever. If you want to go a little higher, you can go to shin, you can go to knee, you can go to inner thigh, wherever you want to go. You can keep your hand down the whole time. Because remember, we're working internal thigh, inside thigh. If you want to try and balance, you can try hovering, you can try reaching out, up, prayer, wherever you want to go. But take a few breaths. Release the hands down if they're lifted. Release that left leg. Shake it on out. And then go ahead and we're going to do the other side now. So weight comes into the left foot. Kickstand those right toes. You can stay there. You can do shin, knee, or thigh, wherever you want to go. And then if you want to try and balance, you can, or you can keep hanging onto the chair. Any is fine. Any hand variation is fine. But just breathe. Lower the hand down if it's lifted. Release that right leg, shake it on out. And then come back to your seat. Grab your blocks and take your blocks wide. So like as wide as what you put your feet on if you were seated in a wide seat. So legs are gonna be wide, just over here. Okay, so you may need to adjust them a little bit. And you can put them on whatever setting you want. Or if you want to sit on the floor for this, you can certainly sit on, sorry guys, not really even with my leg spacing. So heels go onto the blocks, you're sitting there nice and tall. Flex those feet too so that the toes are pointing up towards the sky, so that keeps the legs active all the way on the toes. Knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight. And you're just gonna rock a little bit. Take those hands, kind of rub them up and down the legs when you're doing this. And next time you go to the left, hang out on the left. You can rest that hand on the left. You can prop it on your thigh, whatever you want to do. If you want to add the right arm reaching up over ear, you certainly can. Get a little side lat stretch. Then inhale, come up, lower that arm down if it was lifted, and go ahead and rock. Next time you go to the right, hang out on the right, keep leaning over that way. And if you want to add the left arm, you can add the left arm, or you could just keep that left arm down, whatever feels good for you. And then inhale, come up, lower that arm down. Take your feet off the blocks, nice and slow. Rock them a little bit side to side. And then take your right knee, cross it all the way over the left. Sit tall. Take left hand to the outside of that right thigh. Take the right hand back behind you to the chair and just twist. Inhale, back to center. Uncross the right, butterfly. And then you'll cross the left knee over the right knee. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand comes behind and you're twisting off to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross the legs, shake them out. And now we're going to get to our outer hips. So you can take your right ankle, cross it over that left knee, and you can stay seated here just like this if you feel enough of it in your right hip. If you want to go a little deeper, you can lean forward, keeping your spine nice and long. Just breathe here, don't hold your breath. Inhale, come back up if you were leaning. Uncross that right ankle. Go ahead and butterfly those legs. And then you'll take your left ankle, cross it over right knee. Again, you can sit here nice and tall if that's enough for you, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can keep that spine long and lean forward a little bit. Close your eyes and just breathe. Next inhale, come back up, uncross the left leg, go ahead and butterfly. And then take your right arm out to a T, cross it across your chest, have the left arm grab underneath it, give a little tug, and then tilt left ear to left shoulder. Head and neck come back up. Release the arms. Shake it out a little bit. Then left arm comes out to a T. Cross it in front of your chest. Left arm grabs it, or right arm grabs it, gives a little tug. And then right ear to right shoulder. Head and neck come back up to vertical. Release the arms. Shake it on out a little bit. Bring right ear to right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. Bring left ear to left shoulder. And then head and neck come upright. Shake your head slowly, no. Do a few baby circles with your shoulders. And then we'll go the other way, left ear to left shoulder. Bring the chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder, nicely. And then head and neck come back up to vertical. Slowly shake your head no. Do a few baby circles with your shoulders. And then when you're ready, come back to a comfortable seated position in your chair. Feed your feet down, your feet on blocks, could be crisscross applesauce. Whatever feels good for you for this seated Shavasana. Bring your eyes to close. Let your body sink into your chair. Tell yourself thank you for doing this practice today. Tell yourself you are enough, just as you are. If you're able to stay in your Shavasana a little longer, please do so. If not, begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Sit nice and upright. Bring your hands to prayer. Thank you everyone for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, you're loving, you're kind, you're beautiful, you're funny, you're smart. You are all those things and so much more. You are enough and you always will be. Remember that. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you everyone. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, it's almost the weekend, so yay! I look so forward to the weekends and just having extra family time. So love and hugs from me to all of you. Bye guys.